Hello students! Today you will learn about multiplying non-unit fractions times a whole number using number lines. We'll start with a sample problem of 2/7 times 4. Now when I do these types of problems, I like to go ahead and set up my number lines. Let's draw a straight line across. We'll put a line here. We're going to start with 0. And I'm going to show some little leaps across the number line so that I can make sure that I keep track of skip counting just 4 times this time. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to stop right here. And then each time we skip count, we are going to be skip counting by 2/7. So I like to put that on my number line as well as a reminder so that I can keep my numbers orderly and keep track of them. So here we go. 0 plus 2/7 is 2/7. 2/7 plus 2/7 is 4/7. 4/7 plus 2/7 is 6/7. And 6/7 plus 2/7 is 8/7. So that is my final answer. 2/7 times 4 is equal to 8/7. But wait a minute. Do you notice something about this number? That's right. It is a fraction that is bigger than 1, sometimes called an improper fraction. And what we can do with fractions that are bigger than 1, we can convert those into a mixed number. So let's think about this. How many 7s are there in 8? Well, or we can think about it as 8 divided by 7. That fraction bar can sometimes be thought of as a division sign. 8 divided by 7. There's 1 7 in 8. And if we subtract 7 from 8, what do we get? 1. And then our denominator stays the same. So 8/7 is equal to 1 and 1/7. Both of these answers are acceptable. And you can also label your number line here, down here at the bottom. 8/7 is also the same as 1 and 1/7. Now, another way that you can verify that this answer is correct is think of it this way. Between 6/7 and 8/7, what do you have right here? That's right, it's 7/7. And you know that 7/7 is the same as 1. So if 7/7 is 1, then 8/7 must be 1 and 1/7. Let's try another sample problem for multiplying non-unit fractions times a whole number using number lines. We'll start with 3/8 times 6. So let's set up that number line again. We'll draw a line across, put a 0 at the end, and how many times are we skip counting this time? 6 times. So let's go ahead and set this up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is where we're going to stop. And each time we are going to be counting by 3/8. So I like to just go ahead and label my number line so I can keep track of my thinking and my math. Okay, so now we are almost ready. So we're going to skip count by 3/8 until we get to this very last line here. 0 plus 3/8 is 3/8. Another 3/8 is 6/8. Another 3/8 is, that's right, 9/8. Plus another 3/8 is 12/8. Plus another 3/8 is 15/8. And finally, plus another 3/8 is 18/8. That's right. So we have 3/8 times 6 is equal to 18/8. Do you notice something about that number? That's right. It is a fraction larger than 1. So this can actually be converted into a mixed number. So the way we can think about converting this is this. So you think about that fraction bar as a division sign. So think about 18 divided by 8, or how many 8s are there in 18? How many? That's right, there are 2 8s in 18. And we know that 2 times 8 is 16. Take that away from 18. 18 minus 16 is 2. Then you use the same denominator, so 2 and 2/8. But wait a minute, this fraction looks as though it can be simplified. And how do we know? Well, we know that both 2 and 8 are even numbers, which are divisible, which means that they're both divisible by 2, right? So I'm going to put 2 divided by 2 up here, 2 divided by 2 down here. So our final answer will be a whole number of 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. So 18/8 is actually the same as 2 and 1/4. So both of these answers are acceptable.